Welcome back to the Sheepherder Show. My name's Doug, and I'm your sheepherder. Now today we're going to discuss Donald Trump's biggest mistake as president. He didn't drain the swamp. I think everybody should be able to agree with me on this. Even the sheep. Even the ones that no longer control their minds. You know, Donald Trump always used the phrase, drain the swamp. You know, he didn't get it done. And we could all agree on that. But one thing we could also all agree on, he exposed how deep that swamp is and who the swamp creatures are. And they're our Congress. Let me ask you this question. Do you think members of Congress are more important than you as a person? Are their lives more important than your life? I don't think they are, but sheep do. And how can I tell? Well, they got you to scream, stop building the wall. They stopped building the wall. They no longer wanted to protect citizens, homes, towns, businesses, their safety. They opened borders, made it 700% worse than it was the prior year, and then in the middle of the night, they're busing illegal immigrants all over your country. You don't even know if they're in your backyard, in the house next to you. And some of you yelled, stop building the wall. Why? You're a sheep. You no longer think logically or use common sense. Now, let's get back to my original point on why you think Congress is more important than you. They stopped building walls to protect you, yet anytime they feel threatened, first thing that happens is walls get built around the White House and the Capitol. Think about that. They convince you that the walls are a bad idea until they need protection, and then they build them. How fucking stupid do you feel? You should feel stupid. It's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Think about that. They stopped building a wall to protect you, but they build them to protect themselves. And they got you to think it's a great idea. Shame on you. You know what? If you think it's a great idea, good for you. But then screw you for screwing over your friends and family. Not worrying about them. What's the matter with you? That's how I know that you feel Congress is more important than you. And they convinced you of it, and you went along with it. Think about this. And we all could go back. We saw it happen. We saw 20 of our cities burning to the ground. Violence rampant. They called it peaceful protest. You all called it peaceful protest. If it was so damn peaceful, why were all the loony left Hollywood donating millions of dollars prior for bail money if it was going to be peaceful? They left it burned to the ground. Donald Trump wanted to send in National Guards to save homes, to save businesses, to save your neighborhoods, to provide safety for y'all. And the Democrat leaders of them cities refused it. And then what happens? January 6th happens. Instead of months of burning and destruction, there was an hour and a half. And they brought in 25,000 National Guard to protect 500 of them. They wouldn't send in one to protect you, your family, or your friends, but they needed 50 for each one of them. You know why? Because they are telling you they're more important than you. And some of you agree with it. Once again, let me say it. Shame on you, you pathetic people. You sheeple. I'm disgusted by you. How do you allow this to happen? How do you allow Congress to just dominate you? To make up laws that they don't have to abide by? To make up protection for them, but you're not allowed to it. And have you pay for their protections? Think about that. They're taking your money and protecting themselves while refusing to protect you. How stupid is that? Do you feel foolish? You should. Think about this. Congress, during the pandemic, that's never going away, and we'll discuss that sometime too, because there's a lot of stupid people out there. Congress shut down businesses. Couldn't work. Businesses that never opened again, people that worked for their whole lives. They shut down everybody's life while never missing a paycheck of their six-figure salary. Their lifestyle never changed. They never suffered one iota financially. You did. Your friends did. Your family did. Congress is telling you they're more important than you. And you agree with it. How pathetic. Let me say it again. Shame on you. Think about all the instances, and that's just a fraction. I could sit here for an hour spewing this. I think you got my point where I'm going with this. Donald Trump did not drain the swamp. He exposed the shit out of it. And for some reason, you said, let's not drain it. Let's just move it back over here and pretend it doesn't exist. You know why? Because you allowed them and mainstream media to control your mind to where you no longer could think logically or use common sense. Do I say that often? Yes. That's the theme of the show. Why? Because it's pathetic. And because some of y'all need to hear it. Need to hear how dumb your lack of logic is. Think about everything I just said. Congress today is the modern day mafia. They're the mafia, man. There's a reason they went after and tried to shut down the mafia. Is ruining their business. Congress dictates to you every part of your life. And they take whatever money they want. And now the new administration wants to take more. And you're allowing it to happen and you're backing it up. And I don't care if it happens to you. You deserve it if this is what you want and what you feel. But you know who doesn't deserve it? I don't deserve it. The people that still care don't deserve it. Your family and friends who are suffering don't deserve it. You deserve it. You know, it's funny. Everybody used to say, think about this. Why do people spend millions of dollars to campaign for a job that pays $150,000? Well, let me answer that for you too. Because we now have at least 10, and it might be more, congressmen worth over $100 million. We have congressmen trading millions of dollars of stock because they sat in a meeting 2 days before we were going to announce the shutdown, and they got rid of any stocks that were going to be affected by the shutdown. They knew it in advance. And instead of warning you, they took 2 extra days to make sure their financial interests were covered before you could cover yours, and it was too late. Think about it. Why does Nancy Pelosi, who now is worth over $100 million, buy $1 million worth of Tesla stock 2 days before Joe Biden announces he's going to make all federal vehicles electric vehicles? It's a federal mandate. You think she just pulled that out in the air, or did she know? Did they clue any of yous in to buy when it was that low? She already doubled her money. Congratulations. If I make you feel stupid, good. You are. If you have friends at home that everything I said applies to, please share this with them. Please subscribe. And please, everybody, especially the sheep, send me your comments. I'd love to have you on the show sometime to discuss everything. Educate me. You tell me why the people in Congress are more important than me. I already know you think they're more important than you. I'm trying to help you because they're not. They don't give a shit about you. And we all have Donald Trump to thank because he at least exposed this. I'm sure this has been going on for as long as our government's been in place. But it just gets worse and worse, and now it's at the point where they don't even try and hide it. You know, there's videos of Joe Biden saying shit, and he denies it. He ever said it. Well, there's video. It's so freaking, I don't even know if I can find the word. They are just blatantly telling you they're running over you. Congress is running over you every chance they get. They don't apologize for it. They don't care anymore. And some of you are cool with it. And you are all freaking idiots that are cool with it. Once again, like I said, leave comments. Please share. Please subscribe. I'll be here to help you out. You need it. Until next time, Sheepherder here, wishing you peace, love, and some serious good mental health.